sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues. We've got a great one for you. Between the visiting team and our home team. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can...
Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss, first play of the game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Takes the second down snap. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Throw here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Hit before he can get anything on that return. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
This is Walker on second. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. Back-to-back carries here. Still going inside the 35. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
3 on the board, and now he'll send this one sailing. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's got it on a bootleg. Into traffic. Complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's the handoff. It's inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Another carry for him. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
It's a loss.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
And goal at the 5-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And his guys take a 4-point lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense to the line. Here we go. Throwing off the play fake. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Brought in by Turner. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Quick throw to the left is complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Ooh, Almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
They'll go play action. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Brings up third and goal.
Shotgun now on third down. Brought in. He has the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys push their lead to 3.
Our home team 7.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. Now this offense getting set to work here. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds the football outside. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And they just get the play off. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More coming up after this quick break. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They start out 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Cut out left. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Guys, man, Thomas has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Sticking to the air here. That's incomplete on second down. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throw here, third down. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing from the gun. That one complete to Turner. And they make the tackle at the 38. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a design run. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown!
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. This game brought all the games today and tonight. Part of a busy week of football for all of us. Their traditional 3 games on Thanksgiving Day. We had our Black Friday game a couple of days ago. All a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration week. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Throwing on 2nd. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The offense headed back to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Running for the marker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Looking in the air here. Jump off, caught by his back. Jukes away from one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. Will be a yard at most there, and it's second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one splits the uprights, and these guys double their lead to 14. After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense getting all set for this series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They're going play action. Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the air on third and long. Throw left side, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They go play action on first down. It is caught left side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. They are throwing it again. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers, just the element they need.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked up by the defense. Hits the 20. And they finish the return to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he got enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Second down, looking for options. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Dumped off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Third and 4 coming up now. He's dropping back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Brought in right side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
25-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
He's going to throw it again. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll start this series with an option left. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. This return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Brought in by Turner. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Line up the design keeper. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Rolling from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A give now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now they send their back in motion right. Connects on the crosser. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
30-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, they'll run. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. This one misses the tight end. And that forces them to 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
He's happy to bring them 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense getting set to go. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut out left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and that means 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got Turner for the completion. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down. Walker now from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll go play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Returning it from the 4. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. And he could have a free play here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still second down.
After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. Sign quarterback run here. Rolling into enemy territory. So 20 yards on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll pass it this time. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 28. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll throw it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Now to his wideout, it's a screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Jump off, caught by his back. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here from the gun. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense running back out now. And we can just point to that last drive, right? Saw him pick up a couple of 3rd downs on their way to that field goal. Not quite the touchdown they wanted, but still able to add some more to their lead.
Yeah, and we know how hard it is, Kate, to sustain drives in the NFL.
Yeah.
It means doing what they did. Convert on that money down. Yeah, it's 3 points, but you love the execution on 3rd down especially.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Staying with Walker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. He keeps this one himself. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, Those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now. No throw, third and long. It is caught left side. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Throwing now on first down. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
It's fielded at the 14. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now outruns their offense to take over. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. So first and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a Walker run. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Pass play on first and 10. He's got a man left. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Walker on first down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
There's a dive up the middle. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And they're going to throw out of the gun. That's caught for the first. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
That's why you often see some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
This is Walker on 2nd. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. It's Walker on the option. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends the lead to 20.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. This offense making its way back out now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they mark him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
12 yards on the play. Leads to third down and 1.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Intended for his wideout. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd. Hits him on the in route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Air it out on 3rd. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Complete to number 86. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys drop the lead back to 13. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt fails.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. First down from the 42. Handoff to Walker from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have the first down there, and they can start to celebrate now. That's going to lock up this victory for them. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawn up for it. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.